In this video, I will examine World Champion LEV C0M and how he plays Map Haven with Sova. Sova is crucial because Sova utility gives you a lot of information and his shock darts are crucial removing utility or applying chip damage. Disclaimer, this video covers how he plays Haven on ranked, not in VCT competitions. Therefore, this video is tailored to help you rank up and win you more games in Haven. So, let's get into it. In pistol run, he mostly goes shock and ghost. He buys ghost and shocks to if he faces against Killjoy or Cypher. And main reason he buys shock to remove this utility on B side. To remove this utility on B side, you want to come to this corner, aim to this corner, double bounce, just one charge, and this shock dart lands to clear B util and create question mark for the defenders. Because since there's someone needs to as a physically hold the space, and if they go A, he uses this dart to clear A long. Other than that dart, we also have this dart, and this dart lands here. And in order to shoot this dart, people has to physically cross and look at this wall. But the first dart we use, it lands here. It gives more info towards here, but easier to shoot. So keep in mind that if your enemy is shooting your dart, change your dart. So after we send one of these darts, he made the duels short with his teammate and let other teammates take the long space. That's why he buys Ghost, to trade more efficiently. Other dart that C0M uses for A short, if you're a long dart always getting shot and people play around it, he comes to this corner, aim literally like that, and after that you see the right, let me actually grab an op, you see the right leg of this, and he aims there, one bar, and it lands right there to clear all A short. People can hide from it if they come here, but if you're scaling up from the short, it will give you it probably give you a couple scans. So it depends on the position, depends on the enemy's adaptation. He used one of those darts. And after that one of those darts, he comes to short and drones for his team. So he likes to drone from this corner, but also if he can, he drones from this corner. This drone padding is pretty important. When you drone, when you go to archways, you want to look down and clear both at the same time instead of looking left and right. And this is the padding he uses. So the corners we cleared, are this, and this is pretty important because if you waste your time with drone looking left and right here, you might not able to clear everything you're supposed to, and you using valuable time of your drone.
Turn Sova best duo, true.
Get out of my way!
Short!
Two.
That's three, run!
If he has dart for A push, there's two darts he does. One, you aim between these two circles, just between, and two charge, and just lands here and clear most of the side. But he most likely do this dart. You will see him doing this dart. This is a kind of little bit not pixel perfect, but you have to be in the right spot. So in the middle of this buckets, you come here and aim at this flower right there. One charge full, and it lands the most OP dart spot and clear most of this, almost all the side except hell.
There, I'm there.
Flashing now.
I'm blind.
They're blind.
For post plans, he has two hotspots. One is A short, and he usually peeks off his teammates here or here this contact. When they got contact, he swings and fights with them. And if he has darts, he uses this dart, like the OP dart we show. Uses this dart to fight. Another location he plays this A long area. Again, if he has dart, he opts to use this dart to stop the flood. And if he has to play shock darts to plant spiked here, he aims around. You see this gap between? He's around here. Double bounce. This. If he finds himself here, you see these two shadows. Aim middle of that and lower and the same.
Take flight.
Tag Devin. Becoming backside.
Revealing area.
When he wants to take garage control, there's a couple things you do. One of them, come to this on the barrier, aim right here. You have to practice it a little bit. Aim just below this and next to the, literally right here. You have to crouch and full charge your dart. Goes through the door and clear the close. Other thing he does, that he comes here and aim right there. One bounce, the shock dart to clear the utility if there's a Killjoy Molly or Killjoy Alarm Bot, sometimes Cypher Trap. But the most important thing as a Sova, you should know how to clear garage. You need to learn this bunny hop. This bunny hop is pretty important to gather speed and cross the mid quickly as possible to do this drone. And when do the drone, you make sure you go to full through the window. Do not go here unless you have control of the window.
That's it.
You shot that?
Deploying drone.
For seaside hits, there's 3 darts you need to learn. So you can use in any spot and which one you want. One of them, you literally come this and this middle of it and aim to this leaf right here.
Revealing area.
And this lands the most OP spot in the sea and scans everything on the side. Other dart he uses, he comes to this corner. He lines up this wall with this wall right there. Crouch. One bounce. Aim top of this plank here.
Scanning ahead.
And it's gonna land on OP spot again. The third dart, which is my favorite dart, you can jump onto this corner. Also can create some off angles if someone pushing you. You jump up here and you aim where there's 2 roofs connected. Full charge, but you have to jump.
Scanning ahead.
When you jump and release, and it lands in the same OP spot again. Other thing he does, if there's a spit coming in, he not bother with this, and he just darts here
Area.
to help his team on the backside, pushing backside. And also he uses this dart for post plants too,
Scanning ahead.
to get a spam. One thing he always does when he's about to dart, if there's a flash agent in your team, he always asks for a flash before he darts, because if they get flash while dart is flying, they will not able to shoot the dart, so you will get free pings and most likely free kills, because you're most likely gonna be smoked here. As a post plant on C, he has 2 options. Either he wraps like calm fashion, just wraps garage, or if he has shock darts, he goes to this next to haystack, crouch and aim right here, double bounce, full charge, and this shock darts lands perfectly on the diffusers, and you do so much damage with those darts, shock darts. Other thing you can do if you're here, you aim here and do this shock dart too. You can both works, but I like this better because you're more safe.
Yeah, flash. Yeah, flash. Can you?
Plant's
Yeah.
not good for you guys.
Can you flash there right now? Yeah, flash.
Pushing 3, 2, 1.
Revealing area.
One enemy remaining.
Done in 2
I'll do the
flashes,
com. I'll do
guys.
the com.
They're in
We'll,
garage, in
we'll,
garage.
we'll flash there. We'll flash there when they tap. Okay.
Rope ballers.
What the? Okay, flash.
Flash.
Revealing area.
Just skate.
There they are.
On it.
One more.
Done.
Pushing. Center.
One enemy remaining.
Backside.
Nice.
When he doesn't play post plant, when he plays on side, especially if he has dart, he shoot his dart here to stop the flood. When enemies comes in, he shoot this dart, and this dart stops the flood. They can't come out of this because there's so much angles to get spammed for the enemies. And usually as a hotspot, he plays his position, gets control of garage, make sure the back team plays on his side, doesn't get flanked from garage, fight with garage, or he goes help with the team with the fight backside. But most likely he's playing the post plant and wrapping around the garage as a Sova player.
Okay. Dead.
One enemy remaining.
Yes!
When he has ultimates, he always wants to use the ultimate immediately. And when Sova has the ultimate, you want to go C. Why you want to go C? Because you have 3 darts location, goes to here, as I showed earlier in the video. And based on this dart, you can start ulting. And the thing is, what I recommend you to do, he does it sometimes too. But after you get dart here, he pings this and this. So after that, if there's no ping scans from the dart, he ults CT towards these pings, and he gets a lot of damage from there. Because if they're not on site, probably waiting for preparing for the retake, and this pings will help you with your ult.
Take flight.
Two spam the window. Bus. Dude, what the Yeah.
Revealing area.
I'm maxed out up there right now.
Get two. Killed one. We're bad. I hit 3. 4. I hit all 4. I hit all 4. Literally all 4 are hit.
Sova here, kill the dart please. Backside. Get ready. Go.
Ahead.
There goes garage.
I'm on city. One city.
Tag one, deadlock.
That's CT.
Fuck.
Just hung out. Get out, Gecko out. Yeah. Deadlock out. Person low.
Shock dart.
One
Not
enemy
half,
remaining.
not half.
Dart in 10. I'm jump spotting.
Smoking.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, he just had to swing.
For B hits, he starts with the shock dart if the team is going
Shock dart.
B, and he makes sure his dart lands around here to get some. So you have to aim a little bit higher to the point you want to dart, and this scans all the backside on B and gets you so much easier time to take the side. So make sure when you take in B, make sure you dart to these spots.
Revealing area.
On defense pistol, you most likely see him and Sova players on A, because A is the side that you don't want to retake, and you want to fight for it because it's really hard to retake if you don't have Killjoy, Breach, or something like that. So there's three different ways he plays the A side, but all starts in this spot. So one play is that the dart landing here to farm the orb. In order to do that dart, you align this wooden plank with the wall, and there's a little intersection between the stone and the window,
Revealing area.
and you're gonna land here, and you're gonna farm this orb. The second option he does, if he expects the A rush on pistol or any other round, he shocks this off the wrap.
Shock dart.
Then he saves his dart. And the third option is that he just jiggles, doesn't do anything. He just jiggles for info and saves his dart. So saving his dart, if he expects a C rush, for example, if they're on a gun run, you're on eco, he expects enemies to go C more because long range deals. So in order to help your team to go C, you're gonna aim under this pot right there
Scanning ahead.
and throw the dart to help your team.
They're coming garage.
In garage, in garage.
Revealing area.
Throwing a dart for C.
Yeah, I'm flashing front side for you right now.
Dart ping!
There
Ping,
they
ping,
are.
ping, ping!
Spike
One
down.
window.
C.
Sorry,
One
went back
enemy
lane.
remaining.
Oh my.
If it's a hit by enemies, he position himself couple spots. This is one of the spots, the off angle here, but most likely you'll see him short. Depends on his teammates. If there's a 2 teammates or 1 teammate,
Right here.
1 here, he stays here. But if there's a 2 behind the box, he holds short from this off angle, and probably also this spot hides from the darts from the side, most likely. But if he's alone and if it's a hit, he immediately rotates to heaven. Rotates to heaven, wait for his team because he's alone on the side. Even though you don't want to retake on A, if he's alone, he goes to heaven and try to shock the plant. It's a good angle to shock the plant. And when his dart is ready, he throws around this area or this area to when they flood. And after he shocks and darts,
Revealing area.
he jumps out to the help his team to fight the side.
A fine death.
Sitting with me?
Oh, we took it back. Yep. I got blind.
Spike planted.
I have Joe.
He's on there, he's on there.
Enemy mark.
One.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Nice.
That's
If it's a B hit, since we already waste our dart on A most likely, he does this drone from B to re-clear B.
Take flight.
With this drone padding, the thing is he doesn't go front side, he goes immediately the back side to clear, because that's the most important spots you need to clear. So and also he does this shock dart lineup that goes here. Basically you aim to this fire the wall and just double bounce and lands there because your drone did not see the spot. So he clears everything from left, from right and the back side, and where the area he didn't clear, just shock darts it before he starts retakes. Since we are farming so many orbs as a Sova, we can use our ult at least twice a half. So there's 2 plans for that. As you remember on attack, when he has an ult, he wants to use it immediately. So one of the things he does, he goes to this spot, aim right here,
Revealing area.
and this dart will give you so much info about A lobby, and based on that info, let's do it again.
Scanning
Based on
ahead.
him, where he runs here and ults from here, because if you ult from here, you might get spam from window too. So heals from this spot
Ult is ready.
to the tags. Other ult he does, he starts to run again as a Sova. Let's do our dart again.
Scanning ahead.
And he immediately, if there's no picks, he immediately places himself around these lines.
Right here.
Because yeah, as a Sova ult, look at this line. You can go through garage, front B, and he just needs to he can help and get many kills with that ult. So he either one or two when he has ult.
Revealing area. I am the hunter.
I hit Omen.
I am the
Spike down. C. One enemy remaining.
Only times you see him play outside of A when we have Killjoy ult. If his team has a Killjoy ult, he can start B, C or garage and play retake on A. How does he play retake on A? First of all, to retake dart, this is the OP spot, as you know, with dart here. And there's a couple shock darts he does, which I really like. You see this brick here? Very right end of it. And you can shock dart the very common positions here. If you're heaven, and if you also want to shock dart that common spot again here, but this time not full charge, will land there. So basically, if you have Killjoy ult, play outside of A and have a plan for it. If you have an ult, start here or here, but rest of the time you're playing A and try not to retake A if you're not alone, and fight with your team. I hope you find this video helpful, and see you next time.